Hello everybody, Nail here from the Four Corners, and welcome to sort of a follow-up video to the Golden Legend review we did a while ago. I wanted to do this video, one, because the topic of the main characters was something I wanted to go a little more deeper into. I wanted to dedicate at least one video going more into the topic of who these characters are and what's their relevance before the second 10th anniversary short comes out for this one and all these questions are answered. So it's going to be pretty fun to talk about that before we have all this information. And two, I wanted to make this video because originally, the images you see in this video, the ones that are zooming in and out, those images were carefully taken as I watched the whole Golden Legend short at slow-mo speed, and I carefully handpicked each picture, and depending on how good they are, I picked them and put it in the video. So I really wanted to use these images again because I worked pretty hard to get them in the first place. But mainly the first reason, the image thing, I kind of already expected that I would have to throw them away after one or two uses because this Golden Legend short thing isn't something I'm going to talk about forever. But anyways, the main topic is, who is that dragon? So looking at the smoke, we could assume that it's a smoke dragon, but what I saw was that it could be a really fiery fire dragon, and the fire is not so powerful, so it's mostly smoke. And we do see the dragon using fire, as well as the face is molded just like the season 1 dragon head, so the safest bet is to assume that this is Flame, Kai's very first fire dragon from season 1. But an issue with that is that those dragons combined and became the Ultra Dragon. Maybe they split up again to protect the golden weapons since they weren't protected by the ninja now. I'm not sure there, complete speculation, but it would make sense to see if the ninja were gone and they're transformed into golden statues, then these Ultra Dragon dragons would split up once again so that they can defend the realm of Ninjago at different areas at the same time. That would make a lot of sense. I do feel like the Ultra Dragon, when the dragons originally combined, that would be more powerful, but dividing and conquering is also a good strategy, if that's the case. My other, maybe more minor bet is that this could be Firstborn. The dragon did transform into smoke, meaning that this dragon might be able to use more than one element. It can use fire and smoke, unless being an elemental dragon of fire is actually a part of this, and you can turn into smoke if you're an elemental master of fire. But I think it could be Firstborn. We don't really get to see the shape of this dragon much, but if it has 4 legs, then we could assume it is the mother of all dragons. And it also makes more sense for Firstborn to come back and protect the ninja, since Firstborn has the most connection right now, and it makes more sense if Firstborn would come back to save the day. I don't know if this question will be answered in the second Legacy Golden Legend short, because the identity of the dragon doesn't really matter if it's something random, and the short doesn't really need to explain that, but hopefully we get some type of answer, because that would be pretty cool if it was a returning character, a dragon that we already knew. As for the samurai, we now know that that is a generic character because the perspective changed from the bad guy narrating the story to the dragon actually narrating the story the whole time. So we realize that this samurai isn't actually that important. At first, a lot of people thought it was someone like the first Ninjutsu master. But I think I'm more interested in seeing what type of clan he comes from. Maybe all the citizens of Ninjago have been brainwashed that the reason the ninja exist is why the realm is so dark and everything, so everybody's now going to kill the ninja. But maybe there's actually a bad guy clan and all the good guys from Ninjago are dead, and this guy is part of that bad guy clan. At first, he looks like a ice samurai from the Netherrealm, and that's based on his look, but he's definitely not an ice samurai. He's someone who looks like one of those, and I'm trying to think of other Ninjago villains who wear a similar hat. The Keepers do something like that, as well as some of the random sky pirates, but I don't think we really can assume that either of those are the bad guys here. So the whole clan thing, that is also a question that should be answered pretty soon. And finally, I want to talk about this whole golden statue thing and how it might be connected to the rest of the Legacy shorts. So right now it looks like Cole's golden statue is finally cracking and Cole's finally coming to light, and I'm pretty sure the other ninjas should come to light at almost the same time. But I think they have to kind of overcome mental obstacles inside, and that's how the other Legacy shorts are going to go. Maybe the Time Twins are responsible for this alternate bad reality, and Wu ends up fixing this. That could be something, since we did see the Time Twins in the trailer, and I think inside the golden statues, adventures like the Kai and Nia one, where they have to make it to that golden idol to get released back into the real world. So they're all doing their little internal battles inside the statues, and once they do those battles, they'll be able to come out, and hopefully this alternate reality is able to be erased. So those are all of my follow-up thoughts on this Golden Legend short, and I can't wait for part 2 and how many questions that answer, because this part isn't really moving the story much, it's just making a lot of questions that Ninjago fans desperately want the answer to. That is all for this video, talking about the identity of the samurai, the identity of the dragon, and finally what the golden statues really represent and how the time twins might be a part of this, if this is all connected. It's not confirmed that this is all connected. Thank you for watching Legacy, Thoughts and Opinions video, and as usual, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.